Here's Gustovia. Wow, I'm about to confront Uniegost. This is so sad, so scary. I don't want to believe it. I just don't. I don't want to believe it. Uniegost, come on, you didn't do it. Oh. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. There he is. Is that him? Yep. Oh goodness. Uniegost? Uniegost? I can't. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want it to be true. Uniegost. Was it you? Oh my goodness. It can't be you, Uniegost. Okay, let's go talk to him. Hi, Uniegost. Was it you? Oh, Uniegost. Hello there, dear Rasimer. Hello? How's life treating you? Like a father? What do you mean? Strict, but fair, I guess. Very mature of you to say. You really are growing. Seeing more and more of those shades of gray, huh? I do, but gray still consists of black and white. Things are still good and bad, right and wrong. It doesn't change that. I never said it does. Tell me more about my uncle. I'm not sure if I have time for stories. I'm certain you'll find some. Alright, maybe one story. Hahaha. I just remembered a good one. Me, Jordan, and Wolrod were trying to catch this rooster who swallowed a bunch of pearls and... Uh-oh. Rasimer wants to say, tell me about his death. That's pretty blunt, Rasimer. But let's do it. Tell me about his death. Oh, Rasimer, I've told you already that he passed away in his sleep. Uh-huh. But people don't usually just die during sleep, do they? Time is merciless. Jordan was an old man already. Did he die of old age then? No. A disease. Some ravaging sickness or maybe? Come on, Uniegost, don't lie to me. No. Then how come he didn't wake up the next morning? Rasimer, I have never lied to you. So why start now, huh? I knew this day would come. Finding words to describe it, to explain it, it seems abstract, undoable. But the silence has been burning a hole in my chest for far too long. I did it, Rasimer. I killed my best friend, my brother. Wow. Uniegost did not lie. Uniegost, I had to respect him for that. He didn't try to hide it. Wow. Wow. Ah. I am feeling kind of sick, but let's see what his explanation is. This is so emotional. Oh, alright. Don't call him that. Don't call him your best friend. And don't call him your brother. I understand your pain, your feeling of betrayal, but I'm begging you, believe me, that it brought me no pleasure whatsoever. Why? Why did you do it, Uniegost? It's complicated. Was it greed? You wanted to be the Castellan instead of him? Was it jealousy? Living all these years in Jordan's shadows, the sense of inferiority must have been constant for you. Was it vengeance for how he toyed with Kestrel, for robbing you of your one true love? I don't think it's any of these. I have an inkling of what and why he did it. But I will say number 3. Was it vengeance for how he toyed with Kestrel? If you're looking for a reason I hated him, you found one. But I didn't kill him out of hatred. What he did to Kestrel was awful. But he didn't try to be cruel. Besides, every part of this love triangle was hurting someone. We are all to blame. What about the baby? You could have been a father. It doesn't matter who is the father. This beautiful baby boy didn't draw even one breath of air. His life was over before it began. That's the real tragedy. It was yours, Kestrel told me. Oh, am I really gonna reveal that? Sure, why not? We're not telling lies, we're not hiding, right? Are you serious? Yes, it was your child that burned on that day. Wow. Wow. All these years, I've never stopped wondering. My son, may you rest in peace. I don't know what good of a father I'd been, but I would love you. But I would love you to the end of days. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm actually crying. I have tears in my eyes. This is seriously heartbreaking. I need a minute. Okay, Uniegost. Why did you do it? Why did you do it? Out of fear of Jordan's doings, of what he could become. After he killed that man in Navis, I've stayed with him, when everyone else left. But I couldn't stop thinking about what he did. How little it bothered him. He was angry at them for breaking up the pack. But he didn't see his fault in it. And what was the worst? He didn't even seem troubled by taking a man's life. That's when I started wondering, has he done that before? I thought we could put all of what happened behind us. Just rest and try to find happiness in the little things. But Jordan had a restless mind. For him, not moving up, not breaking another barrier was torture. When we arrived here, there was only a couple of villages. We built ourselves a house in Costovia. I truly believed that this would be enough, but not for Jordan. A week had not passed when he declared that he wanted to travel and meet the king, and that he's planning on doing it alone. 2 weeks later, he came back as the new Castellan of the village. He moved into his own house, for appearances, as he called it. Since that moment, he was getting more and more distant from me, from anyone really. We were living right next to each other, and yet, after some time, we were talking only a couple of times a year. He was afraid of me, afraid of his moral compass. He didn't want me to restrict him anymore. Conscience was a burden, so he got rid of it entirely. And that's when his worst side took control of him. I didn't see any shred of sincerity left, just a constant mask. Years went by. He was going more and more often to meet the king. So one day, I started a little investigation. And what I found out sickened me. Jordan had become the very thing he swore to eradicate. It took me months, years to get to it. and I feel responsible for every wrong that he had done during this time. I should not have hesitated, but killing my own brother, it felt unimaginable. Yet I knew I was the only one who could do it. I sneaked into his house during heavy rain. He was sleeping so peacefully, as if all the sinister thoughts had left him for the night. I was staring at his face for what felt like ages before I took out my blade, made one clean cut, and it was over. He didn't even open his eyes, and just like that, it was done. You know what's going to happen now, right? You will pay for what you've done. Rasimir. You're gonna make Uniegost pay? I do, and I'm not going to fight it. Whatever you decide, I will accept. What? What? We have options on how to punish Uniegost? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh shoot. I'm reading all these options and they are so severe. Oh my goodness. Oh. So, one is to banish Uniegost. This one, number one, is the most understanding. It says, I understand you, your reasons. It required a strong will and good heart to do what you did. But the blood has been spilled. You should leave the valley and never come back. So number one is the most forgiving. Number two is you don't deserve forgiveness. And then you should be banished from the valley. And he's telling Uniegost to live with his guilt for forever, basically. Number three is death. You were right. Everything's soaked in gray. I don't condemn you for your decision. However, you took a man's life. And by the law of the king, it is punishable by death. So number three is death. You are a murderer. None of your lies will change that. The only thing you deserve is death. You will be hanged for what you've done, and I hope you will never know rest. So number four is also death by hanging. This is tough, man. This is tough. I don't know what to pick. Okay, but the thing is that my uncle, Rasimir's uncle, also killed a man. And he probably killed before that too. So, I mean, two wrongs don't make a right. But Uniegost, you know, he did what he had to make sure that my uncle never killed again. I mean, basically my uncle deserved to die because he did also kill another man. So Uniegost, I think, is justified, but he also killed a man. So Uniegost also killed a man, which is my uncle. So you can't just kill somebody because they're guilty. You should have turned them in. Should have turned my uncle in and let the law have him. But, you know, Uniegost saw the evil that my uncle was creating. And, you know, there probably was mixed in there a little jealousy and a little resentment. Or a lot jealousy and resentment. So I think those factors also motivated him to kill my uncle. But like I said, my uncle did kill another person. I don't know. I'm thinking really hard about this. Alright. So I've thought about it for 10 minutes or so. And I'm gonna go with option 2 here. You don't deserve forgiveness. Killing your family just because you think it's right. But I will not let you die, a self-proclaimed martyr. You will live with the guilt of what you've done. Until time gets you itself, you are banished from the valley. Yep, I'm gonna go number 2.
You are exiled from this land, Uniegost.
Oh.
Leaving this peaceful place as a murderer and a liar shows your true colors. You tried to poison my mind just like you did with Jordan's. But that's not going to work this time. I have seen through your deceit. You deserve no forgiveness, only pity. Your hands will never be clean.
Damn. 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 Uniegost is gone. Oh my lord. Oh. And I banished him. I mean, all the options were bad. I can't believe this. Man. What a story. This is terrible. This is good writing though. Really good writing. I actually cried. And I'm feeling emotional right now. Oh my god. Ugh. At least I have my wife. Ulrika, I need to cry on your shoulder. I am brokenhearted, Ulrika.